I can't control it, so I don't really take too much pressure of it. But saying that, also, I would want them to be successful at the box office so that we can make much more of these beautiful stories.
Right.
Because it's very boring to just to see the same kind of cinema coming back every Friday. We have to have every kind of genre, every kind of films to be out there for the audiences to see. So it's very important for films like Shrikant to do well. Otherwise, people would stop having faith in such stories. And but with 12th fail working, I think it gives all of us hope.
Yeah,
And we
yes,
feel all of us feel excited that there's a chance that if you make a good film, there is definitely an audience out there, a big number of audiences out there who would come and watch these films in theaters.
From मुस्कुराने की वजह to ठुकरा के मेरा प्यार,
Ollie.
from Gangs of Wasseypur to Stree, an actor who is known for giving blockbusters, scoring huge amount of love, numbers and success. And when such an actor meets a director who knows how to craft films beautifully, who knows how to craft films to the point, we all know something huge is on the way. Hello guys, welcome everyone. We are on Pop Diaries and we today have a supreme duo, Rajkummar Rao and Tushar Hiranandani with us for their upcoming film Srikant, releasing on 10th May. Hello guys.
Hi, thank you.
Hi Tushar. Tushar, I remember you talking about the real Srikant who took a lot of time, years we can say, to actually meet you in person for this project, for this film. And now as a filmmaker, finally it's happening. We are sitting here talking about it. How does it feel when it's such a dream coming to reality?
I don't know. I have lost the feel only completely because after that promos come out, I don't know the kind of reactions we are getting. It's just like I don't know what to say. But I'm shocked.
Right.
I knew that the promo was great, and Raj bhai and we discussed this that हाँ हमको था कि हमको एक अच्छी promo बनाना है मतलब. But once it's come out, it's something else. World has changed for me. I've been getting calls from different kind of people, not only the film fraternity, but from outside, from people that I don't know have been calling me up. And like I said, I'm so happy. Like a lot of disabled people have been calling me up and
Right.
saying that thank you for making such a film. So that makes me very happy when to hear that. That is a great joy.
Right, exactly. Raj, as an actor or as a director or as an audiences, we all know biopics are not easy. In terms of detail, in terms of anything that matter, biopics are never easy. How did you process the decision to accept this character, to accept this film in your mind?
I found it extremely challenging. That's the reason I said yes to it. And the journey, Shrikant's journey, has been so fascinating. It's highly inspiring. And then Tushar was making it. I saw Sant Ki Aankh. I really loved it. I thought it's a great combination. It's a great team to be a part of. And that's the reason for me to say yes, because whenever I see that, a character that's very new, that's something I've not done before and would excite me as an actor, I immediately say yes to it.
I'm sure you have found, those key takeaways or those key notes that made you accept this character, or those three things that you relate with the real Srikant.
Uh, those three things. I would say the thing that I relate with him the most is he's a go-getter.
Right.
He is somebody who's come from a very lower strata of the society, but has achieved so much. So I could totally relate to his journey. He was a nobody, and he didn't have enough resources with him, but still, just with his sheer hard work, he achieved so much, and I could relate to that. That's the reason for me. I could. That's the reason I also I thought that it will be interesting to be on this journey because I could connect with him, and I thought this inspirational story should be out there for the world to see.
Right. Exactly. We all know Tushar for his iconic comedies, right?
Yeah.
Tushar, I know you had your reasons to put this film in a comical way. And how important was it for you and as a filmmaker to put it in a humorous way for the world and not that stereotypical sympathetic drama?
It was not that I wanted to do it that way because when you meet Srikanth, he's full of it, right?
Right.
When you have a character that you're making a film about, and he himself, so maybe the Dadiyas were very funny in Sant Ki Aankh, and so maybe Srikanth. When I met them, they was so much full of life and so much full of energy and wit. So it was not difficult at all. I knew this is my character, this is what I need to follow, and I just followed that. So it was not difficult. I tried. That's what I say. Nidhi always chooses these characters for me because she knows that I'm a guy who reacts bodily. मतलब मैं
Right.
बहुत ही instantly react कर लेता हूँ किसी
Right.
चीज पे. So when I react, and if I can react to it, then that means it's right. For me.
Okay, so the next question. I know we have moved on from pandemic things, and you're tired of this question, but post pandemic, there's a trend of masala films, action films, we can say, who are working really well on box office, but some kind of good content is not working on box office but getting too much of OTT love. And we have seen you in your movies as well. How do you look at your upcoming movies in terms of box office numbers? Do you think, or is there any kind of pressure about it?
I can't control it, so I don't really take too much pressure of it. But saying that, also, I would want them to be successful at the box office so that we can make much more of these beautiful stories.
Right.
Because it's very boring to just to see the same kind of cinema,
Right.
coming back every Friday. We have to have every kind of genre, every kind of films to be out there for the audiences to see. So it's very important for films like Shrikant to do well. Otherwise, people would stop having faith in such stories.
Right.
And but with 12th fail working, I think it gives all of us hope.
Yeah,
And we
yes,
feel all of us
Definitely.
feel excited that there's a chance that if you make a good film, there is definitely an audience out there, a big number of audiences out there who would come and watch these films in theaters.
And definitely we have seen you doing these wonders in the past, so I'm hoping for the best. So my next question is to relate it to this only, to find uniqueness. Sometimes actors, directors, or filmmakers, they lose their way somewhere to find uniqueness, क्योंकि सबको कुछ ना कुछ अलग चाहिए. अभी audiences, especially in this OTT world, everyone wants something unique. How do you look at this? To find uniqueness, do you feel filmmakers are losing their way somewhere?
Each to his own. I think there are no set rules that you have to make. Every film has to be unique. Some people find comfort in telling the same story in different ways, but in the same kind of storytelling. But it's always fun. I can talk about myself. For me, it's always fun when I do unique stories. I do different kinds of stories and work with different kinds of filmmakers and play different characters in all my films. That's the fun of me being an actor. That's how I see it. Where you're not portraying yourself every time on screen. It's the character you're trying to portray a character on screen in that beautiful story, because that is something I think people would relate to more than just me portraying myself. That you can see on Instagram also.
Tushar?
For me, I had to pick up these unique stories and I love doing them. So, may it be Sankiyak or scam or this, because I love these kind of things. मैंने बाकी का जो आप बोल रहे हो मैंने कर लिया लाइफ में, उसमें भी बहुत मजा आया एज अ राइटर. So I've lived that. So I just look for these. Me and my wife both Nidhi look for, even our next film is a biopic. So we look for these kind of stories and we make sure that we can make it the way we want to make it.
Great. So we have seen many Bollywood stars doing especially visually impaired characters recently. Ayushmann ho ya Hrithik Roshan ho, and fortunately both those films worked well, and not just in terms of box office but critically as well. Tushar, how do you look at this output which we're gonna see on 10th May, especially from Raj?
I don't think about all this, to be honest. I think that at the end of the day, if Rajbhai comes and tells me I'm very happy with what we have done, makes a lot of difference. So Shrikant tells me, thank you for making my film. It's very nice. I really liked it. Or Bhushan ji, well, that matters to me. And obviously, the audience comes and tells me that this is the kind of film that you should be making more. And thank you for making this film. That's what matters.
Has he seen the movie?
Of course, he has.
I have.
The real Srikanth.
He's seen parts of it. He's seen the
Parts of
trailer,
it.
yeah, but not the
And
whole
what's
film
his
altogether.
reaction like?
He's more than
He's-
happy. I think he's
Yeah,
very,
he's
very
very
happy.
happy.
Because as much as I know, you're not doing a biopic. You're putting a thought as well. You're not telling a story of Srikanth. You're telling a story and the life he has lived, right? So I think my expectations are high.
Thank you.
So on this note, I think I want to thank you guys for joining in this conversation, and thank you so much guys for watching this video. And if you're watching this video till now, I'm sure you're gonna watch this film as well on 10th May as
Absolutely.
well.
Thank you.
So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Do watch it 10th May. Shrikant.
I am Tushar Hiranandani.
I am Rajkummar Rao. Please like, share, and subscribe to Pop Diaries channel.